Hello YouTube, so today I'm working on my Subaru 92X again. Here goes one of these rubber boots for the axles tore on me, so I bought this replacement. I saw a video on YouTube on how to do it on WRX. I figured I'd make a video for a Saab 92X. Here goes nothing. Hope you guys don't mind my terrible editing skills, because I really am just another guy doing work on my car because I'm too cheap to take it to the mechanic. Why even take it? It's not that hard. You can do it at home yourself. Anyways, here's the boot. I actually had to go out and buy these tools. I needed this snap ring 90-degree plier, so I went and bought it. You're gonna need a 19mm socket. You don't need the gun. You could use it with dew wrenches and all that, but the gun is faster. Got a 19 wrench to take out these bolts here. One hand mechanic. Now this top bolt here is a camber bolt, so you're going to want to be careful. I marked it where it came off. See? So that way I know my camber's not going to be off, at least that far off when I take it off. And that bottom bolt is just a holder bolt, just another bolt that holds the housing on to the shock absorber here. Easy peasy. I did have to hammer these out at first just with a mallet. Here goes. Just a little mallet. Give it a couple taps, comes right out. That I'm going to leave in just for a second so I can take the inside apart there and get under there and show you what I've done so far. I didn't get the idea for this video until after I had already started working on this thing, but here you go. So here's the boot. You see where it's torn here. So it has these little snap rings, or not snap rings, these little metal bands, I guess. I don't know the terminology, I'm not a mechanic. That they hold the boot on with little clips here. What I did was I got a little pry bar, pried the tabs off, and the little metal bracelet, I guess, comes right off. You slide it off the boot so you can reuse it. I saw this on that WRX video. I'll try to put a link to it after the video if you guys stick around till the end. I know this one-handed cameraman stuff sucks. Here you go, see, it slides off, and then you slide the rubber boot off, and bingo bango. Now here comes the nitty-gritty. There's a little snap ring in there. I'll get to it. So I'm going to pause it for a while, catch up, and I'll catch you guys up after I'm done working with both hands. So I forgot to tell you that you got to take this bolt off with a 12 millimeter socket. It holds this line, which I have no clue what it does or what it holds inside. Maybe air, maybe liquid. Ideally, you have enough air pressure to take it out. Here goes. Got it. But you don't want it to get stretched out. I heard it can tear, and that's not good. So you just take it off. Hangs there. It's nice. Alright, so back at this boot under the car here. There's a little snap ring, not a snap ring, there's just a little ring of, a little wire ring. It holds the bearing or the CV in the cup here. You gotta run your finger around the edge and find where it breaks. There's a gap between it. Hope you don't mind the grease, because there's grease all in this mess. Okay, found it. It's on a little groove here. Hopefully you can still see. I get my little pry bar and I get it between the gap there. And I get it out without damaging anything. God dang it. God dang it, Bobby. Where is this thing? Here it is. Amateur problems here. That Bobby thing was from King of the Hill. I used to watch that cartoon a lot. It's kind of a boring cartoon, but I liked it. Alright, here comes the ring. Be ready, Freddy. Alright, any day now, it's coming. It's coming, I'm telling you. It's right here. Here it is. Got the ring out. Hope you can see it. See the gap there? Alright, now with that little ring removed, that holds the whole CV joint in there, I'll be able to pull the axle out. And now I have to remove both of these bolts all the way. Might be wondering how I'm holding the camera without holding the camera. Well, my phone has a magnet on it. I'll look for a link for that too, and I'll put it on the video, and you can see how it sticks to the brake caliper. Where's that mallet at? Here it is. Give it a cool little whack. One bolt out. Now the bottom bolt is out. Now both. Let me fix this lighting for you. I'm so sorry about that. There it is. Both bolts are out. Now this thing has free range. Let me get back under there. Alright, back under here. Let me see if I can get this dang lighting to go a little better. Hey, here we are. So here's the ring that goes inside the cup that you have to dig out. I got it out with my handy dandy micro pry bar here. There's the rollers that are going to come out. One of them's probably going to fall on my face, but it's all good. This grease does wonders for your skin. I mean, it must, right? Here goes nothing, fellas. Alright. Here comes the roller. The infamous roller in the face. I got the roller in my hand. Gonna set it down on something clean, like a handy box I have laying around. Alright, serious business now, fellas. Why did I start saying fellas? Anyways, getting the rings off because they're gonna fall off anyway. Might as well know where they land. It doesn't matter what order the rings go on there, they're just pretty much ball bearings just about. Alright. Here comes the snap ring fun. I gotta find a dang little snap ring now. It does help to have a light under here. I don't have a light under here. Let me see if I can reposition this camera so I can show you what I'm doing. Exactly. Shoot. What did I do? You still there? I hope so. I just flumbered a little bit. Okay, here it goes. Sorry guys. I will figure this camera out one day. What can I do? Where can I put you? Okay, well, let me just show you. So, there is a snap ring in here. You have to get out in order to get this piece out. So you can slide the new boot on and the old boot off. Or vice versa, however the process is. Here you go, back onto the support arm here. Now if you get grease on your face, then that's the wonders of 2018 technology, 3D technology, real life stuff. I seem to have lost my stinking 90-degree snap ring pliers. Here they are. Locate the little sucker. Dang. Alright, we're gonna pause this real quick because I'm... Alright, I gotcha, see? Got the dang little snap ring off finally after like... It must have been 20 minutes of battling out with these cheap little snap ring remover plier things. I finally got it off. That's the only thing that was holding me up. Now, to remove the tip here. Now my hands are all greasy. It's awesomeness. Come on. It should slide off. Let me see here. Reworking this a little bit. Alright. Alright, it said it's supposed to slide off. Guess it's not gonna just slide off just like that. I guess it's good. But not good for me, because I gotta get it off. Darn it. Guess I'll edit this part out somehow. This thing is not cooperating. So I was finally able to get this ring holder, this bearing holder on there off of the axle. I'll try to look up the proper names for all these things afterwards and write them on the screen, you know, so you can see them and know what they actually are called. Well, anyways, so I had to get out from under here and grab this piece of wood, long piece of wood, and hold it up against this piece here, and smack it with my mallet a little bit, because it was on there pretty good. Make sure it's a wooden stick if you're going to do it, so it doesn't damage it. Now that I got that off though, now I can finally do what I was here to do to begin with. What was I here to do anyway, you might ask, other than make a fool of myself? Replace the boot. So here goes nothing. Gotta take the old boot off. That's one piece of it. Oh, you guys are all gonna thumbs down my video because it's just so crappy, to be honest. But you'll find no video more exciting than mine. I'll guarantee you that, YouTube world. Anyways, now let's see that the new one matches the old one. Bada bing, I think. Same. Cool. Now I'll slide the new one on, make sure the pointy side, narrow side, goes on first. You can try to turn it a little bit, it helps to get it in there. There it is. Now before I put that on though, I gotta get my handy grease and put the grease all in the cup there. I need to fill it up halfway, and then I'm gonna put the other things back together. Alright, putting the phone down again. Alright, so I got my little bag of grease, sticking it in the cup here. Now I'm starting from the back, getting the grease all inside there. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, I'll stop that. Now let me see here. Creating movement on the screen. Man, I am a pro videographer. It's gonna change directions on you again, because I'm an expert, you know. Alright. I'll try to show you what's inside the cup here. Try to show me what's inside the cup too. Come on now. Focus. See, there's the grease. Alright. Put this little hoodad back on there, sliding it on. Apparently it doesn't matter what spline it lands on. As long as it lands on the splines. Come on, little hoodad. Get back on. Pressing firmly ain't working. Now it's stuck. Great, now I'm gonna have to bang on it again. Back at this. Managed to get my little snap ring back on. Got that cross member on there pretty good. It's not what you call it, it's what I call it. Now I have to put on these little bearing rings on again. Fancy hoodads, let's call them that. That way we all remember what they're called. Oh, that's gonna fall on my face, gonna give me a black eye. It's all fun and games until someone gets a black eye from a metal ring. It goes back on its post. Oh, great. Oh, there's that ring I was telling you about. Thing fell right on my face. Oh yeah. Oh, I got crap in my eye. Good thing my hands are covered in grease, so I can't I can't get it out. Oh well. Such is life. These are actually bearings from what I'm looking at. Oh, don't go falling out now. Alright, I need two hands again. Here goes. How can you guys stay watching with me? I don't know. Oh, you're gonna have to stare at that boot a while maybe. I'll just pause it. So in order to get the rings back on there and the axle back in the cup, you need to get these rings off and put the axle back in by itself with the crossmember thing there. Remember, that's what I'm calling it. It's not what it's called. Then you put the rings on afterwards, and it slides on. Otherwise, you're going to be fighting the axle for a while. Alright, now I've got to put this little snap ring back into place. It's not a snap ring, my bad. Okay, so it's supposed to fit in the cup here, and the split part, see it, goes in one of these little grooves. It doesn't matter which one, it just needs to get in there. And this is what holds the constant velocity part of the axle here in. The bearings need to stay in, the rollers, they stay in with this little ring. You'll know when it's in because it snaps right into place. There you go. Hopefully I was aiming the camera right, I wasn't looking at the phone. Anyway, from my assessment of it, it is in. Now we get the boot that we put on a minute ago. It's on there. You slide it over. There's a groove here on the cup here. There's a groove inside the boot too. You slide that all on there. In theory, it should go right on. But in theory, everything should work perfectly, right? There's also a groove on the axle here where the bottom part of the boot, the narrow part, goes. Okay, I need two hands again. And I don't think I can get you guys to stick around this way. Maybe you can see me put the bottom ring on, the bracelet, the band, the thingamajig. Come on, thingamajig, work for me now, dance for me now, dance. I don't know where that's from. I must have seen it somewhere though. There it goes. Goes right on. Now what you do here is you bend this little hoodad back over. It shouldn't be that difficult. I said that earlier though. Come on now, little hoodad. Now it goes right in there. Ow. Fits right in the grooves here. Now you get your little pry bar again. And you bend those tabs in enough to hold it from coming out. Okay, now that it's on there, you see it? Now it's all on there. Now it shouldn't come off. That's exactly how it was when I first took it out anyway. I'll try to bend these tabs all the way flat though. Okay, got it. Now we're back to the big side, to the broad side. The broad side of stuff, of things here. Ha! I didn't get it. I thought I got it. How do I get this sucker on there now? Come on now. It's all on the bottom, but it's not on the top. You can see here the groove. Here, let me do the switcheroo here, where you guys can hang out with me. I'll get this boot going. Okay, now I've got that going. Gotta get this top boot on. I hope you don't mind the process, because that's what it is. It is a process. Alright. So I got the top on first, and now the bottom is in. I can feel with my fingers that it's on there. Mostly here. Let me try to figure this out a little bit. Alright. Okay. Well, the boot is on. And now I gotta get this little ring back on there. This little bracelet. This little, I don't know, band. Metal band. It holds it all in place. All right, I gotta bend these tabs back in, just like earlier. Only not like earlier. Of course, it's not gonna do what I want it to, the way I want it to do it. But such is life. Don't worry, you are gonna get grease everywhere. So be ready with a bunch of napkins or rags or newspaper or what have you. Bend this tab back down. Voila. It is now bent. Bend this other side back down. It does take a little force, so I hope you have some to give. And there you go. The boot is back on. Now to put everything back together. Now remember your camber bolt. We're back out here. Sorry guys. I know that might seem a little sudden. Remember where you mark your camber bolt though. Make sure to line it all up right, or else your wheel's going to be sticking out kind of funny. And you're going to be wearing your tire. So, line it up with my markings. Right there. Perfect. Now, before my battery dies, I'll let you guys go. Now I'm going to edit this and make it nice for you guys.